Hello. Okay, hopefully this is all working out. Don't know if the audio is going to work or not on the game, but hopefully my audio is at least recording. We shall see. Maybe I can test it. Let me get in here though. What are we playing against? Orcs. Okay, not the bashiest orc team I've ever seen. They haven't actually played many games. A team that's actually played less than us, and they're playing goblins. Okay, it looks like they're playing kind of more of a fun build, but they're doing well with it, so... we still have a low team value because of getting mashed last time by that other team. So what do we want? Do they have tackle? They got 2 tackles. Okay. Do we just get a wizard? We don't have a tackle. Can't afford him though. I could get like... I can't get a blitzer because we've already got... Could get a lineman with tackle. It's not the most efficient thing in the world though. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go wizard here. Okay, let me see if I can hear this audio. Okay. Alright, I think we should be good for audio. Sometimes I have like speakers that I can listen through, which I don't use very often, and I only just set them back up in the new place. Usually I listen through my, you know, like a little interface, audio interface, which I plug the mic into. But on the computer, you have to switch from one to the other, and if you forget and then go into things sometimes, especially with OBS, sometimes it struggles to switch over. Anyway, not very exciting, but hopefully we're okay. Seems to be recording both. This is going to be a weird one because we don't really have much of a team, but he's playing a very... I wonder if he's going to... Yeah, it looks like he's going to use these guys to foul. And he's already got Dirty Player on this one, so I suspect this is a fouling team, which is going to be an interesting change of pace. And probably quite good because we did not get a 12th man this time. But he's not super skilled up. He does have 4 rerolls. I was wondering why we had so much team value. You know, so much gold spend. And I guess that's part of it. In a moment I need to go get my tea, so I'll set up my players and then go grab my tea. He's going on defense, which is interesting as well. That's going to be awkward. I may score quickly because he can potentially... Oh, he's got pro on this guy. Wow, he's really gone for some cool skills here. Block is the more... Block is arguably what you normally go for. Maybe he's trying to use them to throw the goblins. I don't know. And he's got a... Yeah, he's got some wild skills here. And yet he's got a good record, so I don't think he's bad. Per se. I feel like he must know what he's doing. We don't have our thrower by looks at either, so... We may... Pop the ball... We'll probably pop the ball onto... Let's pop it onto our... Whoops. Let's pop it onto our agility 5. If things pan out that way. Can we get these guys down? Potentially. It's going to take a lot of work, but we're not in a super hurry to score. I think we're not going to try and hold on super late to score. But by that same token, gonna score if things allow us to. Okay. We should do this the other way around. Protect these guys in case of a blitz. Okay, I think that's a fairly reasonable setup. I guess we can pop these guys one forward. Yeah, okay, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, my opponent's probably going to be annoyed because we kind of took the full time at the beginning of the game and then took full time for that as well, but we'll speed it up now. Quick snap, nice. I mean, I say nice, it doesn't really do a whole ton. Hang on, I can't... Why did I think I could knock you down? We're going to have to move somebody over there. But hopefully we should have somebody. That's fine. Okay, so... First things first. Nice. We'll just drop them in there for the moment and stay where we are. That does provide us our assist over here. Excellent. Okay, good start. Stay for the assist. Okay, now we're on non-block blitz situation. I guess what we could do is this blitz. Because we shouldn't get stuck here. Because we'll wrestle if things go poorly. Okay, that's fine. Stay. Okay, we hit a lot of them, we just didn't get a lot done with that. I think at this point we'll see if we can actually get the ball. It's a 2+, so it's good that we're using our thrower here. And I think I'll come back to the center. I will drop this guy in here, just in case this goes wrong. Very nice. Okay, we hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them down. No armor breaks, but it is Orcs. So I just realized what this also means is I think they only have 2 black Orcs. Unless I am missing something. No, that's interesting. This is a real wacky team. And that's not to say it won't work, but I think he'll find as he goes on, because Orcs are pretty good early on. As he goes on, this team will suffer when it comes up against like Chaos and stuff like that, where the fact that they haven't gone very high in strength will hurt. Okay, he's instantly going for the Goblin throw. This is exciting times. Oh, he wants to eat him. Failed the pro. Okay, he managed not to eat him. I don't know what happens if they fail that. Do they just get auto-injured, or what happens? Killed without any opportunity for recovery. Why? Okay, so you have to roll 2 1s in a row to actually really suffer from that. Unsurprisingly, we got stunned there. So he's trying to protect his goblins as much as he can because they're quite prone to getting injured. We're going to see a foul here. Okay, sorry. I needed that tea. So, I'll start with this. We now have a way through to potentially hit that gobbo. Let's get our guard over here. Can't really wrestle that. Not really super advantageous to us, so we'll just push him. And we'll just take our block here with our new blitzer. Bring you up here. And we take these blocks partially because 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I was just having a little think there. Where do we want to get the ball? I guess the safest area is here right now. I guess we're just gonna bring this guy in. And we're gonna blitz with a learner. Okay, nothing doing there. Close that off a little bit. And I think we're done. See how he progresses to do this here. It's certainly interesting so far. I think I'm going to put it on need to know skills only, because orcs and elves are reasonably easy to see what they are. My sense is this is a good player playing with a just playing around because it's end of season. Maybe their team got broken or whatnot, or maybe even they've got their team where they want in the table and they just want to still play but do something fun. Because this is very much a sensible play on their part, except they are obviously, you know, playing into the green skin, wild, crazy stuff side of it. Oh, that was close. Nice. I don't think that counts as a turnover. Nope. So he did some of our work for us there, which is excellent. It's only 1 square away. If he had landed on us, he probably would have counted that as a victory. If you come... Okay. Trying to decide what he's doing there. Is this guy gonna blitz? Or he's gonna blitz this guy, I guess. Interesting. Oh, we're going to see a foul here. It's been pretty... No, okay. It's been pretty fast and loose with those. In that case, I think we just get this guy up. Disappointing. Hang on, what are we doing? Okay, so that would be... Yeah, so we want to do... You into... here? Okay, not ideal. Alright, that's nice. Don't really want to give away that block. I guess we will though. Let's see. He's got a tough route out of here. He might try and come and surf this guy. If he does, that's not a bad thing, because he's going to need a lot of guys to make it happen without taking some risks. Well, he could do this, blitz here, but then he's going to need all three of these guys to get a 2 dice to push him out. Unless he's willing to take on the 1 dice. Kind of see how he plays it. I'd be tempted to do it myself. But it does kind of... Yeah, I didn't play that last turn spectacularly well. I didn't really have a clear plan of what I wanted to do. I sort of had little bits of plans, which then I changed my mind on. Looks like he is thinking about coming over here. He'd have to blitz with the Black Orc if he... No, he wouldn't. He could blitz with this guy. Push him up here. Get the Black Orc here. Pop him off the field. It's honestly not a bad idea. Yeah, especially if this guy can block this off. Then it's not like we can advance down this side. So I think that's what we're going to see. I think that's a logical idea because we're not moving over here and it gets you a little bit of traction on this side. This guy, did he just... I think he just moved over here. Okay, I was really hoping that wasn't going to be a knockdown. He's really gotten our armor pretty bad so far. For the few blocks we've given away. He's got some good stuns and now KO. So that's a 1 dice, that's a 1 dice. Probably going to do what he's going to do over here. Okay, no he's not. He's going to do that first, which is very interesting. Wow. I can see why he doesn't have Mighty Blow. He is unneeding of it. If he gets this guy off now, that's going to be it's going to be 3 guys in 1 turn. Probably going to at least move down and foul him. No, he's not. Okay, just going to foul. No. Oh, okay. Do we try and reposition this way? I don't think we've got a lot of speed or people right now. Let's see. Yeah, our guard going out is pretty bad as well. Okay, so just going to try and reposition for the moment. If this goes poorly... Oh dear, it kind of went poorly. Okay, yeah. Not great. Not great at all. Yeah, that makes it interesting. Okay, well that's at least something. But we're now relying on some loners to be able to dodge here. Which, credit to them, they did. Okay, at least we're dodging pretty well. Yeah, I think we need to start thinking about scoring if we get the chance at this stage. With our players going out and a lack of good positioning on my part. A double skull and then giving him a 1 dice here. Not great. We need to try not to panic though, unless unless we're given good reason to, because we do still have 4 turns left. Needs to roll a 5 or 6 here, and I mean, like this is just effectively he needs to roll a 5 or 6, and a 5 ends his turn as well as getting the ball loose. So he really wants to roll a 6. It's really, really cutting off our guys here. It looks like he probably is going for the splits. I think I'd be tempted to bring this guy to here. That would be annoying. Okay, so it did pull the reroll out, which is nice. A push on the first and the skull on the second would have been preferable. I think that's our blitzer there. Okay, we're both going off. Alright, so what do we actually have available here? We've obviously got 2 dice here. Oof. Did not need to be using the reroll that early. Because now, how on earth do I get the ball safe? Okay, we're going for our not panicking tactics. I think. So we drop back to here. Drop back to here. Oh, our armor is flimsy today. Oh, yay. Okay. So how many do we actually... We have, what, 3 out? So we have 3 out, although none permanently, which I suppose is a blessing. But we're also getting stunned every time we don't get KO'd, which means we only have like 4 or 5 people to work with next turn, currently, and that's before he takes more actions. He should be able to get a hit on the ball here, but it might be... it's going to be awkward. He can do it. I don't see a easy 2 dice, but he could make a 2 dice with a couple of rolls, maybe. We tried to sort of set up as much of a screen as we could before we had to roll the dice. Okay, I mean that always helps. So it looks like he's just going to get the 1 dice, but with tackle, and tackle and block, which is pretty solid 1 dice. Hi. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll be 2 GFIs or a dodge here. And then he might have the goblin free to pick it up if this works. Which, there's no reason why it shouldn't. Yep, there it goes. Okay, that really limits our options as well now. Because we really needed this guy to be upright. But he's probably going to get armor broken. Alright, can the goblin get through here? 3, 3, 3. Or 3. Nope, never mind. 3, 3, and then he's good. Okay, well that's solid. The problem is now we have to go knock him off the ball before we attempt to retrieve it with a loner, because all we've got left is loners. Oh boy, is that really my... okay. Well, that's something. We'll have you stay. Okay, we got an armor break on the gobbo. That's nice. Oh dear, this is not good, is it? Yeah, I don't think we can reroll that. Oh, that's not the way we wanted that to go either. Okay, we do get 3 guys back this turn. If you want to look on the plus side. If nobody scores before turn 8 as well, we don't get the extra KO rolls. Also betting it stops raining in the second half. Oh boy. Okay. We need to hope he drops it now and that we can go on a miracle play of a catcher. That's our recourse here. It's not a great recourse. Okay, that push is, you know, nice. It's one more person that we can potentially, you know, leverage to help, or at least help protect the ball. The goblin being out is quite nice, because that's probably who he used to pick up the ball. And some pushes here is really helping as well, although he's really got us blocked off from that. I suspect... oh no, he's already blitzed. Okay, he went for the... he'll probably push him oh, he tried to pro that, okay. Probably push him away from the orc? I don't know. No, maybe not, because if he pushes him over here, he actually puts him in a better position, so he'll probably push him here and try and hit him again. Which is good for us in a sense. Could dodge this guy out to try and grab the ball rather than make a hit. Okay, all the pushes this turn are nice. Might want to move this guy here. No, he's moving him all the way over here. That's so bad. Probably just want to go here. Oh, he's still got 2 turns left. Okay, let's get a couple of guys in scoring range. that potentially doesn't help me. 50 plus dodge is not good. Okay, that is good though. Follow. Nice. Sure. Oh dear, that's not great, is it? Oh, I did not go the right way there. Doesn't matter, I rolled a 1. It repathed me in a way that I should be used to, but I just forgot to heat the moment. I don't know if it made any difference actually. Yeah, I went into a 3 zone instead of a 2, so that would have been annoying had I rolled anything other than the 1. As it is, it doesn't matter. So he's technically in scoring range, and so is he. This guy isn't right now, so he's going to want to move a little bit here. The reason we knock these guys over rather than try and go for the very hard tackle on the ball is just containment, and we still have 1 turn to attempt something here. I would like some double both downs or double skulls to happen. Honestly, I'll take some pushes, because pushes are kind of problematic for him. He keeps knocking us over though. I think he's going to try and reverse across the pitch here with his blitzer. If our armor stops breaking, that does help. Because like that guy, for instance, is a good blitzer to use on their blitzer. Okay, interesting. Ooh, okay. That was easy, wasn't it? Aha! Double 1s here and we're in. I mean, when I say in, I may be going a little far there, but we'll certainly have a chance. Okay, he didn't mark him either. Okay, I think we have to get guys up here. I don't think there's any blitz that is worth doing. Who can score? He does have guys that can score, which is a worry, but... I think under these circumstances, there's not a lot to do except attempt this. What are we looking at here? Yeah, I have to make that extra one. Probably not worth it. Ready for the tripwire? Oh. Okay. That was the elfiest thing I've done in a while. Okay. And this is why we wanted to score. I mean, obviously you want to score, but that's why it was important to score as well, because we only got one guy back there. That would have been it for the second half. Oh, okay. That was exciting. Now they can score back against us here because goblins are a thing. So we have to attempt to cover the back line as best we can. Goblins don't worry about tackle zones, so spreading is not a huge issue here. I don't think there's a lot I can do. I think this is pretty much what we do. I suppose we could do this, but I don't think that really makes much difference. I think spread across the front is better because it means he probably has to knock somebody down to free up his troll, which is an extra roll he has to make. You don't honestly face the prospect of a throw teammate very often, so I don't really know. Oh, we got a guy sent off, that's right. Now, if the throw teammate is successful and he gets back to 1-1, that's pretty bad if our guys don't come back. If our guys come back, well, at least, you know, we have a team. But if he doesn't get this and our guys come back, we feel pretty good because we do have the wizard. So you'd be feeling like we should at least be getting a 1-1 if under those circumstances. Even if they don't come back with the wizard scoring 2 against us, unless he like continues to really pulverize us off the field, it's going to be tricky. And if it keeps raining, there's a lot of variables here that could still change us up, and a lot of them are just going to come down to the rolls. Huh. I mean, the blitz is cool and all. Oh, that's real good though. That makes the throw teammate a lot harder. Because he needs to get the ball. He can't throw the ball. I think he's just going to hit us now. Because what he'd need to do is throw, like, hand off the ball to the goblin. But he doesn't have anybody that can get over there to do it, which is why he's got this spread in the back. In case it goes up here or something, he can get it and potentially get back down. As things stand though, I think we're going to get hit and we're going to get fouled. Which, considering it's loners, is not the worst thing. He could just come in from the side there. Whew. So that was an amazing kickoff. I don't think there's anything. I think I'm right in what I say. Yeah, it looks like he's already coming in for the foul. He's going to make it a big one. Should be a good 90%er here. That, I think, is not going to achieve anything. Okay, just a stun. Might go for a throw. I don't know that he can actually reach a throw here. So that's that. Probably didn't mean to move. Okay, that guy can try one. Yeah, if the ball had landed here, he'd be able to. I think he'd have been able, maybe be able to get back with somebody. Probably a blitzer. Okay, we got somebody back. He got somebody back. That's useful, but not as useful, I don't think. I think we got Layden back. Yeah. So we're missing a lineman, which, you know, could be worse. I'd like to think that we could go on and win this one, but we'll have to see. You know, obviously he's got this team plays pretty wildly, so I don't want to make assumptions. Now, obviously, that was an example of what makes this Agility 5 guy such a big deal. The fact that we were able to score there. Am I happy with that? Sure. Because obviously that was a lot of work to do, especially in the rain. But the fact he pulled it off was largely due to his Agility 5, because we'd have been needing a 4+ to pick it up. And then the dodge throughs would have been 3+, 2+, or maybe even 3+, 3+, 2+. I don't remember now. Maybe 3. No, I think it was 3+, 2+. And then the throw would have been a 4+. So that's... Maybe we'd have made those rolls. Let's see. So no, he got what he needed to pick it up. So we'd have failed right from the start. We made that one. We made that one by 2. The guy catching had catch, so the 3+ catch was not crazy hard. And then he had the GFI, so that was the other guy there. So yeah, ultimately we'd have been using that reroll pretty early on in the sequence. Thankfully we didn't have to there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays now. He's 1 down temporarily. Is he going to go for a fast touchdown and then try and score again? He's having to run 2 goblins because his throw is on. So he didn't lose out too much by losing that guy, because he was running 2 goblins in the first half as well. Okay, it's still raining, but if he catches this, it doesn't matter too much. Be surprised if he does anything else other than move this guy. Okay, solid. That was a 5+ catch, yeah. So he'll be on 4s to pick up, but he does have short hands, so he'll be fine. Probably. Back up to 4 rerolls, unfortunately. Just using his Black Orcs to kind of harass our guys, make them have to dodge or take hits. Good work, lineman. Every time they stay up is positive, because it keeps more of his team locked in. A little bit dangerous here doing that. Well, I guess the ball's kind of protected by this guy, but we did have that game where somebody did this without protecting the ball, and with all these catches, it's a bit dangerous. It is technically in range of this guy. Who's he gonna blitz? Maybe this guy? No? Just going for the wrestler. Probably just push that. Maybe foul this guy instead. Okay, went for the reroll. That is very aggressive off the bat. You do not want to fail this now, because again, we have a way through there. Okay, so he's taking the precaution of dropping the troll bag, which is probably sensible. Yeah, especially just thinking about it. I don't think I would, but we could technically, if he hadn't moved anybody back here, we could have wizarded this guy as well to free up a path. It might be looking to foul first, or he might drop the goblins back temporarily. Nope, it's coming in. Arguably, we could surf this guy. It would take a lot of resources because he's strength 4. Okay, he grabbed the ball, so that's fine for him. He might just hang back there. I think we might be blitzing the goblin. How are we gonna... Do we try and surf this guy? I actually think we might try. Because our guys can reposition really well. Didn't work out. We will pop him here. And follow. I just have to be a little bit careful now that we don't do anything too silly. Because he can potentially surface back here. I don't like that. So let's do this. This. Do I send him through? Guess I could. Okay, that kind of blocks him off from doing anything too shenanigan-y. I think... Yeah, I think because there's a line there, that should be okay. Famous last words. Okay, that's nice as well, because now we do have a line that he has to blitz, so he just can't just go through the hole without blitzing. Okay, so that didn't entirely work out, but it, you know, not entirely disastrous. I think he might come down this way hard though, but if he doesn't hand off, he's not. He's just getting back up to the line, so we can readjust. He could try and take this guy out, possibly, and set up like a line down here that we can't get around though. That way he only has to deal with these three for a little while, so that would be maybe a a decent push option. Yeah, so here's what you could do. You could drop the goblin in to here, blitz through with this guy, come down to like here on the way through. Maybe even further. No, probably here. And then stack everybody else on this side, and that way we have a long way around to go to get back to him. I think that's what I'd be tempted to do, just to try and like establish field position for this side, because if he doesn't push through the middle here, if he tries to like maybe make this side more barricaded, then that gives us a lot of time. Oh, or, you know, like next turn these guys are already helping. But I don't know. Everybody plays things different. Okay, blitzing there. Not what I expected, but I see what he's going for. I don't think he'll reroll again. That would be a bit extravagant at this stage. I don't believe this is a wizard opportunity right now. We're too out of position with our playmakers. Okay, so making a bit of a play around the corner. Is he going to bring somebody else around there as well? No, okay. Probably dodge this guy back. Oh, he's just standing him up. He's tempting me. I think I have to take that temptation. I mean, if I was feeling really bold, I would just do it as a block with this guy, but the problem is I'd have to have somebody here. I think doing it as the blitz and having less of a chance of suffering the turnover is probably the way to go. I'm feeling like this is going to be double both downs here. Let's move somebody just in case it is. Move some guys across. I guess you probably go to here. Solid. Okay, he tempted us. We took it. Oh. Nice. Okay, so now we just bring you into here. You into here. We are going to give him some field position here. Especially if we don't knock this guy down. Which we don't. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. We need to move up on that. I guess we need to stand this guy up to just occupy. Okay, we did knock this guy down, which is nice. Oh, boy. Okay. Suddenly we're getting the armor rolls. So I would say we're somewhat out of position here. But suddenly we are a guy up, maybe? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 10, right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So that has changed the dynamic a little bit. It's still raining. We have a wizard. I don't see him scoring this turn. He can't score this turn. So whatever he does, he's going to have to... It's going to be like repositioning. So yeah, I think he's taken a while here because he's got to really think through how he's going to make this work. And every push that happens is going to make him a bit more nervous because it kind of is one less guy who can help out. I imagine he's going to establish in here, but we can kind of block that up hopefully pretty well. We'll see. And the fact that we surfed the Black Orc and only left one guy over here is quite nice. I'm sure he's kind of bemoaning the fact that we got 2 injuries there. One of which was the crowd, of course, and he could have just dodged him back. I think he stood him up to tempt the surf because he knew it would put players over here and mean that we were using our blitz over here or putting something near the line for him to counter surf. But in the end, I'm not sure under the circumstances it was a good gambit because it was a Black Orc as well. It was like an important part of the team. If it was just a lineman or something, maybe. It's probably going to hit here, I imagine. Okay. Arguably, maybe should have protected the ball a little more before that, because imagine if he had got double both downs there. Suddenly, we wizard this guy, knock this guy out, and we've got a clear path through. But I suppose you could also argue that taking a little bit of risks here may be more useful. Okay, down goes our catcher. That will also lock up our blitzer, which is good for him. Oh, he didn't stay. So where's he going? Dropping back, okay. Nice. Okay, you come right back down, I think. Actually, maybe you go in there. We could actually technically get a 2 dice on the ball here. That seems worth taking. I think I have to swing you back around in case it doesn't work there. Because it may not work. And he's kind of cut off our access to it, even if it does work. So I think we play the slightly safer game. What are you? Oh, you're the catcher. So, yeah, we'll get you here. Get you here. It's method to my madness. Okay, so where would we want to knock this? Probably to the sidelines. So honestly, we can do that from either way, but this is slightly safer for this guy. Makes him a bit harder to surf. Down he goes. Okay, okay. We're not at a stage where I feel okay getting surfed here. So let's try this. Yeah, that's scary time. Well, we may drop it here. Well, if the troll catches it, that's really going to put the cat amongst pigeons here. Okay. And now you see why I put this setup in place. Maybe you already saw why I put that setup in place. Okay, so we may still get surfed here, but we have the ball in our possession. It's not a perfect setup here. I mean, there is a way around, especially once he knocks this guy over, but it's not easy. We've kind of screened it best we can. And if it goes poorly for him, we can potentially be away. But yeah, I set these guys up like this because I wanted to have a screen with a catcher behind it if somehow we managed to get the ball, which we did. I guess it wasn't that wild that we might do. Oh, the blitz there is good for us. Might re-roll that. I feel like he's... No, he didn't. Okay. But also, you know, if things don't work out with the... Okay. You got him. If things don't work, if things hadn't worked out over here, then they're still in a good position to help screen this off. So that's kind of the reasoning behind all of that. So I imagine he's going to hit this guy. Just come out, bring the throw here, hit this guy. Oh. Might just stand this guy up, honestly. So you've got to hit here, you've got to hit here. Although he may go for the easier target, I'm not sure. If he doesn't put anybody in... Oh, that's why he wanted to move over, because we do have a channel up here. We're still not technically safe, because we did drop it back behind our lines, which means that to get it forwards, we've got some work to do. Ah, he got him down as well. That's real good for him. Because that's Mighty Blow. He might go off the field altogether here. Called it. Okay, that's good. I see what he's trying there, but it didn't work out, so that's nice because that frees this guy up to come stand here. Or do I come stand here? Yes. Okay, so we'll see if this hit works. If it doesn't, we have another think. It does. We're going to get away from the troll here because we don't need all our catches to get into retirement. So you can come over here instead. Okay, we've still got something of a screen here. So what I'm thinking to do is try and get over here. And if it goes wrong, we have our screen. That is about to disappear now. Oh, it went kind of wrong there. Let's see. Yeah, okay, this isn't as good as I would like. Ooh, okay. I mean, there's good things about that, but there's not many. Alright. I mean, we have the wizard in our back pocket as well. We may need it. The troll is not stood up by anybody right now, but he's also doesn't... He'd have to bring somebody over here to unreally stupid him. So yeah, we tried to get a person on his orcs. Obviously the goblins can still do things, but they're less scary. They can still cause issues though. Looks like maybe he's gonna do this, and then try for the troll blitz? Maybe? Or he may just do a dodge around hit. No, he didn't. Okay. Oh, the push there is nice. Pop him here. How does he get his troll activated? Does this guy... 3, 4, 5, 6. Could double GFI this guy over here. Probably want to stand this guy up soon. Arguably now. Then you pop this guy here. Then you come in, I guess, from this angle. Try and knock him to here. Oof. Troll is being pretty solid, honestly. Ball's not in a great place for us, has to be said. Okay, I do have an idea, but it depends on how if he moves these guys. He hasn't used his reroll, so he could bring one of them up. Okay, I didn't expect that. Is this guy coming up? If he does this, it kind of throws my plan out the window. Although it would free up this guy, so that may reignite my plan. Yeah, I don't think he's going to make that. Okay, so here's the plan, and it's a bit risky. My plan is to wizard the troll, and then I can blitz this guy and maybe pick up the ball. If the wizard doesn't go off, I think we... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so good start. Now we can pick this guy up. Could come in with this guy and do a blitz instead. No. Nice. Reason being, even if we push him, it gets him off the ball. So going with this guy was the more sensible option. Pickup is really solid. Okay, he's on the edge of the blitzer range. I think we have to take it try and take it that extra step. Famous last words. Okay. You know what? We'll take that. Okay. No surprise there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think he can reach us, so we'll just drop him there and yeah, stay. Nice. I mean, we're gonna if we get the chance, we're gonna go in here. I'm just, you know. Oh, the KO as well. I was like, well, at least if he stays there, he's kind of in his way a bit, but actually, I don't think he would be because he was here, right? I should have just left him there. He's a loner. I don't need him after this drive. But I think he's still out of range. Yeah, he's out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can get next to us if he moves this guy out of the way. So he can't get next to us. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this guy can get to us. I didn't see that. But he can get to us. That's kind of the extent. Unless his troll his troll could go here and throw this guy. And what he was doing in the first half suggests that that might be a course of action he tries. It would be pretty legendary if he pulls it off. These guys can't get to us, right? Because these are the guys I'm scared of. Yeah. Like, most scared of. He needs to get somebody up near us, though, because I'm definitely not going to score if he doesn't get somebody close by. So he's going to try and throw this guy. Okay. Well, that did not work out. And now that guy's down, so he can't even get over to us. So yeah, this is the best he can do here. Solid GFIs. The throw teammates haven't worked out too well this game, but that was some nice GFIing. Probably needs to come and stand this guy up. Otherwise, this guy is going to come make a tackle here. That'll stop him. Okay, now it won't stop him. I don't think I'm going to use him to make the tackle, but I think I'm going to bring him up here. Oops. Yeah, we're just going to pop him here. Looks like we do need to score, or attempt to. Because he will be able to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's nowhere to run. So we'll just stand up people that we don't want to stand up. We'll make the splits. That works. And into the corner we go. Whew. Okay. I'm happy with that. Yeah, he left himself very exposed trying to do... I don't remember what he was trying to do. Oh boy, we don't have many guys on the field there. I mean, we're doing alright. We're only missing 3. Oh boy. dear. This is not a good situation. Everybody's suddenly very valuable. What was I going to say? Yeah, I forget what he was... I feel like he tried something. Didn't he blitz the guy over here instead of securing this? I think that was... If I was going to pick the point at which he, you know, like made a mistake that allowed us to get in, it was focusing over here. Because he could have screened it off. And then kind of leaving this free with a pretty easy block to open up. I mean, I didn't even have to do any shenanigans. I think the most I had to do to get that 2 dice was a 2 dice block and then a 2+ dodge with this guy. And that was all I needed to do to get the blitz on the ball carrier for 2 dice, which is not great. So maybe he just didn't see it because of the angles and whatnot, but I think that was the point in the second half that really turned it. Also, I suppose I might argue that letting the Black Orc get blitzed off here for no real pitch gain maybe wasn't worth it. But, I don't know. I think he, you know, difficult decisions, always. We'll just do this. Do we, maybe we do. Yeah, I think we do. I just gotta hope our blitzer survives. But yeah, I mean, I think this was probably a reasonably fair game in terms of both teams could potentially win, because whilst his team is a bit bizarre, he did have 2 tacklers. He had a reasonable amount. Well, he had a little bit of block. I mean, all his blitzers had block, obviously. I think it was potentially there for him. I just don't know. You know what? I should remember that we scored kind of flukily in the first half. So I'm not going to get too high and mighty about it, because we did get ourselves in a bit of trouble in the first half. I think a combination of me taking too much time and our armor falling apart, those two in combination, you know, I really didn't push as hard as I should have done. Okay, KO is excellent. Those two things really cost us, or potentially could have cost us. I mean, he could have. There was moments where a score could have happened. The rain has actually probably helped us out on the whole. But then, I mean, I think it's just the classic thing that I generally have, where I'm pretty solid on, or I'm pretty dodgy on offense and can never make up my mind how I want to do it, whilst being much more solid on defense. And if I can get away with my offense, then my defense will usually, even sometimes when my offense goes badly, my defense is enough to pull it back. If I could get good at offense, which I really should have done after all this time, but if I could feel more confident about that being reliable, then maybe we'd be on something. As it is, my defense has to spend a lot of time making up for my offense. Sometimes I have a good... sometimes I feel like I play it relatively solidly. And some people are just noticeably much better at offense and a lot worse at defense. Oh, look at this ball handling. Could run this guy up here and try and score next time. Could even hand off this turn. Probably doesn't want to though, because he'd be exposed. Yeah. I guess we're going to try and go for a goblin block here, even though it may get him killed. We do still have our Apo intact, so let's hide these guys right in the corner, because they are flimsy as anything. Hey, it worked. Good job, my friend. Yes, we will reroll that. Oh, he passed his loner. Alright, well that makes me happy. Let's see if he survives now. I mean, nah, he'd probably still go for a block here. But a touchdown on this guy is worth getting. So I think the handoff touch there. Probably should, because this is 3 SPP, it's better than an injury form. He should probably do the handoff before he does the tackle, because you want to use the reroll on that. And if you don't need to use the reroll, you can use the reroll on the block. So that's probably what I'd be looking to do. What's the plan here? Well, it's still just a 2 dice, I think. Okay, didn't use the reroll, so he is being sensible in that sense. But he could use his reroll for that if he had made a successful handoff. Maybe he feels the troll is more important to level up than the blitzer. I would argue probably that's not the case, but I suppose the troll is harder to level up than the blitzer. Oh, we've got another turn after this. I didn't realise that. So if he scores, we could theoretically attempt a 1-turner, although I did use my reroll. If he doesn't score, I guess we're trying to hit another goblin. 2 goblins, in fact. Oh, beautiful. Alrighty. Is there any... There is a... Okay, here's the thing. There is technically a slight danger now. If we get a riot, that's actually maybe bad for us. Oh, we didn't get our agility guy. It's unfortunate. He would have been useful. Sorry if I'm extra tired today. We had a board game night last night, and we played Wingspan, which if anybody plays games out there, is a I mean it's a great game. It's like a birding game, so it combines two things I like, with the board games and the birds. And then we played the second game after that. We played Lords of Waterdeep as well, which also combines 2 things I like. Both of those are excellent games if you're into games and you haven't got around to playing them. But we ended up staying up super late, so very tired today. Is it worth trying to go for the 1-turner here? I guess we'll try. Right? I mean, no, we shouldn't. We should just try and hit this goblin. Not with you, though. We should try and hit him with our blitzer. You can hit this guy. You can hit that guy. Is anybody... Hang on. Oh, you're one of... you should probably try and do the throw, actually. And then you should try and hit the goblin, right? Yeah. Everybody's queuing up to hit this goblin. Now, if I hit the Black Orc first, I might be able to get a 3 dice on the goblin, so I'll move that guy in. Do this hit. If he falls over, I move on in and get a 3 dice on the goblin. Yes. You drop back to help with that. Hopefully, things will go okay. Yeah, he's unlikely to score with a riot, but it does open up the possibility, because if we fail to pick up the ball... Okay. Oh, you can move straight in there. That's handy. You can get a little close to the ball. I guess you can come up here. There's no reason to do this, but let's do it anyway. Catch that one. You had the chance as well. Okay, so first things first, we actually knocked him over. That gives us our 3 dice. Well, I mean, sometimes you trap skull it. And by sometimes, I mean every time. Could have leveled up 2 people there, but no. Still, I can't complain. I think we leveled up 2 other people anyway. That would have been some severe icing on the cake. So that was a solid game. May as well re-roll that. Okay, we could afford a lineman if we need one there, which is good. Nobody stole MVP, which is nice as well. Oh, our catcher got a bunch of experience. The goblin, who hopefully isn't injured. No, he's not. Okay. He got theirs. So they got 17 armor breaks to 3. Our 3 were better, but that's all. I mean, well, most of those came in the first half, but yeah, that's almost one every other. And he didn't really have a lot of mighty blow. Just the troll. So it was a pretty solid armor break game for him. I don't know that maybe he could have exploited it more. I don't know. That might be being harsh. We definitely got a little lucky at the end of the first half, though. 11 on the lineman. Who has block? I mean, what are we going to do with that? Oh dear. Now, if our catcher had got it, I'd be okay with that. Oh, he got a double. Ooh. God. I mean, some people would say go Nerves of Steel, but that's not what we're going to do. I could give him Mighty Blow. I'd wish these were the other way around, because the lineman I would give Guard to, and then the catcher I'd give Agility to. I think the Guard makes sense to some degree. You could argue for the Mighty Blow, and the reason you could argue for that is that you could just use him as a blitzer. But we still have to get block. He is getting there though. He only needs 5 more SPP, and it's pretty easy to score with catches. Do we take the double where we get it? I think we do. This will probably come back to bite us, but I don't think there can be much season left. So let's live a little. Now I said let's live a little. Do I really want to live that much that I give a lineman Agility 5? I mean, it's, you know what? Back in the day, I would 100% do that, so let's go with it. I mean, it means he's a pain And if he gets dodge next, he's actually like a really annoying player to have to deal with. He can do a lot of the shenanigans like Catcher can do. He's not as fast, obviously, which is unfortunate, but he can. Yeah, why would we not get that? Okay, so there's our team. 2 stat ups, a guard, and a mighty blow is pretty nice. This team's looking pretty solid. Could bring in the second lineman, but it would push us to 1570, which is pretty high. But it would give us a spare player. But this team is actually looking real nice now. That puts us to 921, which is still okay. Obviously, we've had some bad results recently, but how much can we really complain? Yeah, that was a fun game. It looked like it was probably going to be the potential for us to, obviously if they had gone guard, tackle, mighty blow on everybody, that would have been a much more difficult game. But he played with a more fun team, which could still have worked. He had the tackle in there at least, but it just didn't pan out long term. I think if some of those KOs had been injuries, that might have changed it up, but wasn't to be. Okay, I'm going to disappear. Thank you for watching. And yeah, see you for the next one. Hopefully more games with this team, because much as high elves can be painful to play with at times, they are also quite fun. Elves, I mean, that touchdown we scored in the first half, outrageous. Only really Skaven are the other team that might have done something that ridiculous. So yeah, they're fun to play with. I suppose maybe Kislev as well. But yeah, fun to play with, and so hopefully there's a few more games in the season. I never know. I get so confused sometimes because they've changed how long they are so regularly. And Blood Bowl 3's got to be soon, right? Have they pushed it all the way back to 2022? I don't even know anymore. It kind of like got all hyped up for a little while when they did the beta and everything. And then I feel like it's gone super quiet since then. Maybe I feel like they've shown 1 or 2 teams. Maybe it's just done that thing where YouTube has decided I don't need to watch that. So suddenly, instead of suggesting it, it's just disappeared and it's still going on. That happens a lot with YouTube, it seems, but who knows? Anyway, I'll stop rambling now. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.